Darion Academy. Power determines your worth. Today, we measure your mana output.
Try not to embarrass yourself again, F. Frank.
Be careful of what you say.
No. That's forbidden magic.
The time has come.
What you're watching here wasn't animated by hand. There's no traditional rigging, no keyframes, and no professional animation software involved. This entire clip was generated using AI, starting from a single anime image. And what's interesting is that it doesn't just look decent, it's that the same character stays consistent across scenes, motion, and style, which is something most AI video generators still struggling with. Most AI video generators right now are clearly aiming for one thing: realism. Cinematic lighting, live action looking people, camera moves that feel like they came straight out of movie trailer. And that's cool. The tech is genuinely impressive. But if you are a creator that works with anime styles, illustrated visuals, or character-based storytelling, a lot of these tools are not optimized for what you need. So instead of asking what's the best AI video generator out there, today we are exploring something a little different. Which AI video generators make sense if you are going for something that is anime or illustrated videos. So I tested a few of the most talked about tools, looked at where they shine, where they fall short, and why this comparison ends up looking a bit different from most of the ones you'll see. Before we start, we have to understand what is an AI video generator. AI video generators do exactly what the name suggests. They generate short video clips using AI models instead of traditional animation or video editing. Most of them fall into two main categories, where you describe a scene and the AI imagines everything from scratch. This is great for open-ended ideas, but it can be unpredictable. The second is image to video, where you start with an existing image and ask the AI to animate it. This gives you much more control, especially if you care about keeping a character or art style consistent. And for anime style creators, that difference matters a lot. Tools like LoRA and VO are undeniably impressive. Visually, they look great. Motion feels cinematic, lighting is strong, and for general text to video, they are some of the best options available. But when you try to use them for anime or character style videos, they run into the same problem, which is character consistency. If you want the same anime character to appear across multiple clips, same face, same proportions, same drawing style, you usually need to train a model or apply a custom LoRA trained on that character. And right now, these general purpose video generators just aren't built for that. You can't upload a dataset, you can't train a custom LoRA, and you can't really lock in a specific character identity. That is fine for cinematic experiments, but for anime creators, that just simply doesn't work. This is where PixAI comes in and takes a different approach. PixAI is built around illustrated and anime style workflows from the start. Instead of treating the characters as a side effect of prompting, it treats it as a core part of the process. In PixAI, you can train your own LoRA by uploading images of your character. Once it's trained, that LoRA can be reused to generate consistent art style and faces across images and videos. So instead of asking AI to guess how a character looks like, you're working with a partner that actually understands it. So this is PixAI's homepage. You'll see a lot of user-generated content on the homepage, which is useful for inspiration, but what we're going to focus on now is the generation tab. So let's head over to generation over here. Once you're here, the workflow is pretty straightforward. You get a prompt bar where you type in what you want to generate, hit generate, and PixAI creates the image. There is no complicated setup over here. And on the right, you can upload a reference image. And if you do that, PixAI will use it as a visual guide when generating the results. You can adjust the reference strength too. The higher value gives the AI more freedom, while lower values stay closer to the original image. At the bottom, you see the model selection, which is a key part of the workflow. You can think of model almost like different artists. Each one has its own style, its strength. If you click show more models, you can see a wide range of presets depending on the art style that you are going for. And if the built-in presets aren't exactly what you want, you can head over to the market tab, and that is where you'll find user created models and LoRA you can use directly without training anything yourself. So you can start with presets and only go deeper if you need more control. And down here you see LoRA. This is where PixAI really starts to make sense for anime style work. A LoRA is basically a modifier that you apply on top of your AI model. So instead of model guessing how a character looks like every time, LoRA tells it, this is the character, just stick to it. With most general AI video generators, even if you use the same prompt, the character usually comes out looking different. That's because the model doesn't actually understand how that specific character looks like. Now, LoRA solves that problem by letting AI learn a particular face, outfit, drawing style, so the result stays consistent across all generations. So right now we want to generate some images for our story that involves a wizard academy, people learning magic and stuff. Now I want to type in a simple prompt like Grand Fantasy Magic Academy, towering gothic spires, floating arcane symbols in the sky, students in uniform walking across courtyard, cherry blossom petals blowing in wind, golden afternoon light, cinematic white shot, ultra detailed anime style, dramatic clouds, fantasy atmosphere. And for this video, I'm going to use the Tsubaki model. So this is the establishing shot that I want to use for my intro. And I'm just gonna hit generate real quick. And these are the results. I would say it's pretty good, and I would go for this particular image over here because it looks really good and something that I'm going for. Now we are going to repeat the same process until we get all the shots that we need, and these are my final images. So once your image is ready, the next step is to turning that image into a video. We can head over to the video tab over here where we can start generating based on the images that we have. So over here I'm just gonna select one of the image that I really like over here as a start frame. You can put an end frame as well, but for this I'm just gonna leave it empty for now. There are different video models depending on what you want. Some focus on prompt accuracy and some handle more complex motion. For this task I'll be using version 3.2. You can add audio, choose the language, and set the duration. Right now there are options for 5 or 10 seconds. I'll just keep it short and go with 5. So over here I'm just gonna type in a simple prompt. The person is shocked and feels pressure with all the chaotic magic, and then I'm just gonna hit generate. And honestly I would say the result is pretty solid. The motion follows the prompt really well as well.
This power is overbearing.
And I would say a lot of the generations are pretty good, pretty solid to be honest. So to wrap this up, there isn't really the best AI video generator out there. It really depends on what you're looking for and what you're trying to achieve. If your goal is realistic, cinematic text to video, there are a lot of impressive tools out there. But if you work with anime style or illustrated visuals and you care about keeping that character consistent, this is where you really have to use the right tools for the right job. PixAI was clearly built with that in mind, with model presets, community created styles, and a really easy to use image to video pipeline. It's designed around how illustrated creators work. That doesn't mean it's for everyone, but it's the type of content that you want to make. It's one of the more practical options right now. As always, the best way to figure out is to try out the tools yourself and find out which one fits your workflow. If you'd like to try this tool out, feel free to click the link below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. My name is Ryan Wei, and I'll see you in the next video.